I'm making my adjustments here. Hello, my name is Donita, and I'm the owner of Keeper Designs. And I sew for plus size females. I sew for children. Well, I sew for anyone, really. I'm coming to you guys live. I want to introduce myself because I put out several posts, and I started doing this in 2017, and I kind of got away from it. But during this time, I would like to share um, information with you guys and my skills and the knowledge that I don't know if you can see this. Okay. Uh, that I've gained in sewing. And I want to share some techniques and some things that'll make your sewing process easier. Share some designs that I have created. Share just share in general techniques, sewing techniques, things that I've made. And I am not sure. Let's see. Well, this is all new to me, so I'm getting started. I'm going to. I wanted to post some things that I had made, and I don't know how to do that, so I probably have to come back and add to it. But I have a presence on Instagram. If you guys go to Isakeeper, Isakeeper designs on Instagram, then you'll see my posts. So that's where I post mostly, there in Facebook. And so YouTube is going to be a new experience for me. But I felt like I can reach more people. And I might end up taking this jacket off because I'm sitting in a chair and it's not showing in its best light. But this is one of the jackets that I made, and and I really love it. Um, and I just wanted to. I was doing something earlier, and so I just wanted to keep it on and come on and do my first live video where I'm actually talking to everyone. Okay, so what I want to teach you guys how to, and not so much teach because I'm not saying that people don't know certain things, but I'm here to help you. Let me put it that way, to assist you in your designs, whatever your sewing level, and that includes me. We can always learn new things, and I love learning new things. And this is my book. See how thick it is? What is that? 3 inches. At any rate, this is my book, and this has all of my designs in it. Some that I've just sketched out, some I've turned into patterns. But sketching is important. When you get ideas, whether you watching TV or watching a movie on TV, or you're out and about somewhere, and I've actually stopped people to take pictures of them, and I said, "Look, I'm not going to do a headshot. I'm just going to do a body shot because I really love what you have on, and then I'll come home and recreate it." Uh, And I don't recreate it all the time. Sometimes I do it exactly as it's seen, but I'm looking at it a different way, so I'll turn it into something else. Also, that's another thing. A lot of people buy patterns and they have a pattern stash, and then they go back and look and say, well, I don't like this or I don't like that about the pattern. But there was something that you liked about that pattern when you purchased it, whether it was the sleeves, the neckline, the bodice, or something on it that you liked. So go back and look for that thing that you like and use that. Actually, take that piece and add it to another part of another pattern that you might like. That's You have that flexibility, that kind of flexibility you're when you're designing. Let me see if I can show one of my pictures here. This is something. I hope you guys can see it. I hope you can see it. Okay, yeah. Now, this is something I designed for the summer, and I haven't made it yet, but I have the fabric in mind of what I'm going to do with it. And that's actually a denim skirt. And so I made several denim skirts, but you can't have too many denim skirts. And the hemline, you see the hemline here. Oop, I can't get my finger up that far. But the hemline right there, that's actually denim. My idea is to fold it backwards so it looks like a pair of pants that's folded up, and then let the natural weave of the denim make the design at the bottom. And a lot of my designs, you guys will probably get to see, I like a pronounced hemline. Now I do regular hems, but very rarely am I not going to do something down near the hemline to make the design interesting. And so that's one of my designs. And I'm not going to show you guys a lot because these are exclusive things that I haven't created yet, and I don't want I don't want my stuff to show up online before I had a chance to make it. But that's one of the denim designs that I have. And see how thick this book is. So what I do is, whenever you get an idea or you like a color, write it down, make notes, so you can then come back and take advantage of that. There's no sewing challenge, I think, that I haven't faced. Uh, I want to start with the beginners, intermediate, and advanced. I want to offer enough sewing stuff for everyone to really enjoy. I enjoy sewing. I've enjoyed it most of my life. And you might say, why am I doing a video now? Why am I doing YouTube now? Why not? And this is another one of my books with notes after notes. You see, let me show you how thick it is. See how thick that is? That's notes after notes of instructions. On here, I have size charts because I design for people, but I still need a reference to calculate sizes when I do measurements. I have measurement forms that I send out to my clients. You see that measurement form? Because a lot of people don't realize when you're doing a design, even when you're using a pattern, you need more than the bust, the waist, and the hips as your measurement standard. Actually, there are about 20 measurements or more, depending on the body size or the body shape. And I'm not that person that talks about shapes and bodies. Everybody's body is whatever your body is. But the job of your designer is to know how to fit your body. And so certain measurements have to be taken. Also, I'm an interior decorator. See that? Interior decorating charts. I'm an interior decorator, and I also have classes in interior design, and I have a certificate. I'm a certified interior decorator, and also I love to cook. So my channel is going to be basically is a keeper cooks, is a keeper designs, and is a keeper interior designs, and I do upholstery as well. So I just want to be able to provide a lot of information to people. We're facing a challenge right now where a lot of us are in our homes and unable to go and do things. And I think that's what kind of motivated me to increase my YouTube. See, I'm going to have to learn how to get this camera. I'm looking down, so my jacket is falling the way I don't want it to fall. But and this design I think is on Instagram. Yes, so you'll get a better picture of it on Instagram. Um, what was I saying? Oh, I just wanted to add to something that you can do for pleasure, a learning experience to help out during this time, for people to have that kind of relief, or I should say release, and then you get to learn something new. I don't believe in my sewing. A lot of times I'm a perfectionist, but I don't believe in certain shortcuts in sewing. So the things that I will show you in sewing, it's going to be pretty uh, detailed and doing it the right way. Because when you start off with a faulty foundation, meaning your stitches are off or even your cutting is off, then that design is not going to look the way you want it to look. And guess what? That particular item is going to get put somewhere in a basket that you might have or back in the closet, and you're not going to wear it because something about that design or something about that pattern, it doesn't look right to you. And you probably don't know what it is. And so you don't get the joy out of the time that you spent to cut it out and to make it. So when you're cutting out, you actually have to start the right way. Make sure your fabric is aligned, and you're cutting, whether you're cutting on the weft or the warp, make sure that your fabric is aligned to cut. Because if you cut and it's askew, now you might think it doesn't matter, but our eyes are wonderful tools that God gave us, and our eyes can see certain things when a person actually has the outfit on or try the outfit on and not even realize it. But you'll be saying something's off about that. Something's not quite right. Also, it's a lot of different techniques that I want to teach, but to me, the most valuable one is value your time, meaning the time it takes you to decide on the fabric that you want, bright colors that you want, the pattern that you want to use, the time that you spend um, cutting it out. Well, actually laying it out, deciding which one you're going to do if you're not making your own, laying it out and cutting it and then sewing it. You want it to mean something. You want to have that outfit or those shorts or whatever you made in your closet or in your wardrobe so you can pull it out whenever you want and get the pleasure out of wearing it. And even the things that we face challenges with that we might have to undo several times, then we still want the joy of wearing that outfit and saying, hey, I had to take this collar off 3 times, but I finally got it right. So that sense of achievement. And when you're sewing for others, the same thing. Uh, you want to turn out a good product. I'm just trying to find some things that can help. So a lot of things I will teach because a lot of people don't realize that that's the basis of it. Just having a good foundation, and then some key words that you can learn what they mean, like bias and selvage, interfacing, um, and also I'm trying to get subscribers, so I'm going to solicit, do what I can, make offers, and I sell used machines on eBay. So I have a whole host of used machines, and you guys want to go look at my reviews. My reviews are all um, fives. And the reason so is because I'm going to make sure that that machine is clean and that machine is working, and you get the value of what you paid for out of that machine. So I do sell used machines. I haven't sold any lately because of shipping, and I usually go out and take my stuff, and that's not a comfort zone that I'm in right now. So, but I will give away machines as prizes. So I want to attract as much attention and subscribers, and to share material as possible. And I want to give information about. And I'm looking at my time because I don't want to overwhelm you guys the first time I'm doing a live, but with some techniques and things that are going to help make your sewing so much more pleasurable. When I start designing an outfit, and I'm going to place one on Instagram actually this morning, that I did a little teaser on it, and then I finally finished it. And since I don't know how to put videos or photos online, Okay. I'm gonna learn that because I've seen people do it. They'll pop up a video while they're talking. And so, like I said, this is all new to me. But I actually finished it and I got the idea and I made a duster and a skirt. So, like I said, I'm posting that on Instagram. But I got the idea one day when I was shopping in Walmart and I actually saw the rings for the curtains back with the sewing products. And so I took one out and felt how lightweight it was. And so I said, yeah, I can put this at the hem of a dress or a skirt and kind of enhance the design. So that's what I did. I created a design and I tried to, well, back up. I changed a pattern. So it's not that one is not one of my original designs. I saw a pattern that I liked that I thought would be good for what I wanted to do. And then I changed the base part of the pattern. So I changed the pattern, but the whole design is not mine. I added a waist tie and I added a tie for the back. So it could give a sense of a cinched back when you wear it. So those are the enhancements. I guess you can call them enhancements that I did to the pattern, but it's not my pattern. And by the time I get off of here, I think I can find the pattern because I want you guys to enjoy that pleasure of that pattern as well and post it. So I'm 17 minutes in. I've talked about my sewing skills. Okay, I started sewing when I was I think about 4 or 5 years old, and so my Bobby dolls were my experimental models. Let me put it that way. And so every time I would see an outfit, it's like I didn't like that, and so I would like cut the dials up or whatever. And so when I got a needle and thread, I was happy. And so by the time I was 9 years old, I think 9 years old, my mom actually taught me how to use her machine. And so that's when I started sewing projects, age appropriate projects. And then for Christmas, when I was 12 years old, my mom brought me my very own sewing machine. And it was like off the chain from there. I was gone. And so I would look in the Sears book and just imagine certain things, the Sears and Roebuck catalog, and just imagine certain things. And I would try to recreate those things. I worked a lot with patterns and stuff. And also, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, this is my design. I created a secret pocket. Uh, well, see, I've given too much away, but I created a design that can be used and you won't need a zipper or buttons or anything like that for as a closure. So I'll share that at 1,000 views, and then the more views I get, I thought subscribers. That when I get subscribers, then I'll share more and more information. And I'm not that person that wants to sit around and wait, as people say, for your channel to be organically grown. No, I'm pushing sales. I'm pushing for subscribers. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. I'll design certain things. I'll give you information. Talk about the big three pattern companies, the things that you might not be aware of, serger information, techniques, different sewing techniques, how to enhance and line certain things, how to do certain hems, a lot of things outside of just sewing the pattern, how to align your fabric so you can be cutting on the grain and not off grain, unless you're doing a bias cut. Now, when you're doing a bias cut, you're cutting across the grain. Certain tailoring techniques. just different stuff. I have so much stuff here, and I just want to share it all. How to make your own Taylor ham, and how to just a lot of things. How to in sewing, take measurements, the different measurements that you're gonna need, whether you have a large bust, uh, because sometimes those can be challenging because you when to get the bust right, then sometimes you have face a challenge in the arm side. So how to do designs specifically for those, how to design when you're facing a challenge with a large stomach area, front area, or designs for if you don't have that much in the back area, designs for that, how to enhance your designs for height. And there are a lot of plus size females that are tall, and so how to design pants or skirt or what have you for your height, how to get your height ratio hip uh, in alignment. So there are a lot of things, and I'm just overjoyed right now at the prospect of sharing what I've learned. And the reason why I want to do that is because all the years that I've been sewing, and all the books that I've read, and all the um, things that I've learned, nothing brought me more joy or just a sense of understanding as all those people who enhance my sewing by their knowledge. And so they would share with me. And so I really appreciated that because my sewing wouldn't be where it is. The designs that I do wouldn't be where they are unless some people share it with me. So right now, unless it's some item or that's to enhance your sewing, and I might sign up with Amazon or Walmart later on, certain items that you might need, and you would click through this channel to get to those. I don't have any lessons that I'm going to sell you or anything like that. It's going to be all free because I just want to give back what was given to me. I really enjoyed. I mean, really enjoy sewing. And if you look behind me, I've been making masks for my friends and family. Also, I took the designs that I saw online and I kind of recreated the designs because a lot of designs they have that seam going down the middle. And I don't think they realize that once you put that seam down the middle, if you don't have a backing that's solid, that seam has punched holes in that fabric that's going to allow a certain amount of well, it compromised the fabric. Let me put it that way. So I came up with a design for that, and my son, I experimented a lot on my son for the fit, and he was just so accommodating. That's my Matthew. I designed just different things. So I'm ready to share, willing to share, and I think we're gonna have a nice journey here. I'm everything about threads and needles and just the little things that you might have questions about. And also feel free, leave your questions, ask your questions. This is my philosophy. Oh, I came up with a flower that I made for a little girl design, and you'll see that on Instagram too. Uh, because everybody would design like the flower up to a certain. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see that? Okay, up to a certain point. But how the finish, they would always have to come up with another finish, and I created a finish for the flower. So that's on Instagram. But anyway, so I plan to share. I plan to enjoy doing so. I think it's going to be just a wonderful journey, and you're going to really enjoy your sewing experience. Oh, what I was saying, there's no question that you can ask me, or think about it this way: you're in the learning process if you're learning, and even me myself, I have questions about things. When I see something, then I have questions. So no question is considered not relevant when you're sewing, or too small, or you'll be made to feel like, you should know that. No, that's how we learn. Like I said, so many people shared things with me. I remember my mother taking the time to just point out certain things, and she would never be critical. She'll just say, the next time maybe try it this way. And so it's always a good experience when you're learning and you have a person that's in your corner basically saying, yes, go for it. So I'm not the person that's critical about anyone sewing. I'm always that one that want to encourage you to do better, give you some tools to help you get there. And also, I had this cousin of the family. Her name was Cousin Clara, and she lived to be 103. And I used to go and see her sewing and just talk to her about this sewing. And she had so much patience. And I remember once she had this powdered blue dress hanging up on the wall, and it was a design from the 60s. And it had, the puff sleeves with the sleeve band, and it had the bodice, and the body's connected to the maxi part of the skirt. But I knew it was a maxi part of a skirt because that was the design, but she didn't make it that long. And so she had it hanging up to look at because she had taken it apart. I think she said once or twice. And so she put it there to give herself the patience to come back to it. And that lesson never left me. And so when I face a challenge in sewing to this day, I would make me some tea or something like that, and I'll back off. And then I'll come back, and you will be surprised how much when you come back to a design or come back to a challenge that you faced in sewing, it makes the difference. And you notice I said challenge because you have certain words that you don't even put in your vocabulary because they just sound bad. And issue is one of them. So you'll hear me say challenge a lot because, you know, when you're working with someone, you want to know that this is a team effort. We can do it together. And when you say challenge, it's different than saying issue, which I think that word should just be banned. But anyway, a challenge is something that you can face, work out, and follow through and proceed. But when someone said issue, it's like this great big boulder that someone dropped down between two people and it's just there. So I love to teach from a way of non-critical. Let me put it that way. That it's a challenge, and so we face the challenge, come up with a new technique, and move on from there. Everybody's happy. So I think that's all I can pull out my book right now without because I don't know, something happened. You know how these little spirals holders, the metal part gets out of whack, and so I'm turning my page. I have to adjust that. I have some flyers. I'll do that when I'm off camera. But so ask questions, make suggestions when you go into the comment of this video or what you would like to see, anything that you think you would like to learn that I could teach you. I'll be happy to do so. I got my upholstery sheet. That's what I'm back to now. Curtains on the wall, how you design them. And I'm going to show you guys my curtains too. I designed I even designed there. I designed a set of curtains that's just awesome, and you won't see them anywhere else. So I'll show that. Maybe I'll do that at 2,000 subscribers. Anyway, I want to bring something every 1,000 subscribers. So you guys just subscribe, like, and share. And check me out on Instagram, and those things on Instagram, I'm going to bring them back to. I am going to bring them over to YouTube. So thank you guys for listening. It's been 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I actually talked that long. But thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and share this video. Give me that presence on YouTube. Like I said, everything I'm doing, it's for free. As far as the information that I was giving out, and you'll see me sewing on camera from time to time. And I think I have some old videos that I haven't posted of me sewing something. Do I? I think I do. Yeah. Anyway, I want you guys to see my mask back there. I got all different kind, and it's kind for the little ones, for the babies too. So have a wonderful day. God is always good. He always cares for us. And thank you for joining me. Are you sure you want to end? Yes, end it.